Good afternoon. Welcome to today's vlog for Wednesday the 16th of July. Hope everybody is well. I'm just going to get on with today's work. No waffle to start with today. So I have a bit of a weird day today. I need to be home by 2:30, 3:15. The dog has the groomers at 3 o'clock, and that is my job. So this is where it's a bit of an advantage being an owner driver working purely off the CX. When I'm planning my day, I don't have to ask a boss, can I finish early? I don't have to ring my own customer and say I can't cover your job today, or rely on a subcontractor to do that job for me properly and possibly make no money out of it. So planning last night, see what was around. I needed to try and get a reasonable start, and luckily a job came up from Witham. If you don't know Witham, on the A12, halfway between Colchester and Chelmsford, and that's about a 20-minute drive from Colchester once I've dropped the wife off in the morning. That was for an 8 o'clock collection going 80 miles to Aylesbury, or Stoke Mandeville, near Aylesbury. It was a small van job, although it was 2 pallets, but there weren't any height on the pallets, but I suppose it was fit in a small van. But anyway, they're comfortably in my long wheelbase. Everything said that the place would open at 8 o'clock, but I took a chance and got there early. Got there about 7:20, and the warehouse bit of the factory was open, and I was on my way just after 7:30. So that's a great start. For some reason the A12 was behaving itself, and the M25 was unbelievably quiet going round anti-clockwise. So we was all done and tipped in Stoke Mandeville by 5 to 9. So I'm really pleased with that. That gave me a great chance now to find a second job, and obviously I'm even at 10 o'clock I'm looking at the time, or 9 o'clock as I say, I'm looking at the time. So I really wanted a job back to Essex. There was a little bit of wait, I think it was about half an hour or so, and then a job come up for 10:30 from Dunstable going to Ingatestone. Ingatestone just north of Brentwood, just south of Chelmsford. And that was a small van job, 3 boxes, 65 miles. Now I wanted that job, so I'm going to put a competitive price on, and I sent one over for £60 with my fingers very firmly crossed. The shipper I have worked with before, they did ring me up and said, can you do that job for 55? Now for £5, when I want to get back to Essex, I'm not going to say no. Normally I would just stick and say, sorry, no, that's my price, that's what I put on the bidding system. But it suited, so £55 it was. Managed to get round just before 10:30 to the collection. The boxes had literally just come off an Arctic. Little bit of unpacking and then repacking with labels, and they put the 3 boxes on my van, and I was away. A little bit of a delay going around the M25. Those of you who are out and about on it today, there was a van overturned on the anti-clockwise section, which was closed, but the clockwise section obviously a little bit slow, where everybody's gawping at it. But we got the job done, and I was empty just before 12 o'clock. So I was literally going to try and start making my way back, keeping an eye on the feed, see if any of that third job, but it had to be something very local. And I've got lucky. I've really got lucky. A job came up from Chelmsford, north side of Chelmsford. I'm literally going to go past the junction on the Springfield estate there, if you know it, and that's going to Colchester. It was a long wheelbase job, but it was one long piece, 3 metres long. I put a price on that of £50, which is my normal minimum for a long wheelbase. I did think about going in at 40 because anything was going to be a bonus, but I thought, no, I know the shipper, I do quite a bit of work for them, I know they're going to get the job done correctly, and I got that job at £50, so I'm really pleased with that. I'm going to be home in time. I've done 3 jobs, which is always good. One at 90, one at 55, and the last one there at 50. So that makes £195, which is within my target for the day. So I'm really, really pleased. Dog's going to get his hair cut, wife's going to be happy. It's been a good day. It does seem to be reasonably busy now in Essex and East London. I wouldn't say it's the busiest the CX has ever been. I'm not going to say that. I have no idea what the rest of the country is like on a work level basis or empty vans to work basis. I can only purely talk about the area that I work in, and it seems okay at the moment, but you would like to think middle of July, summer, the system would be okay. You're going to start, I suppose now the schools are going to start breaking up, so we'll see if that has any effects over the next few weeks or not. But anyway, job done for today, so it's a nice short one from me. Hope everybody's had a successful day themselves. We go again tomorrow. I will be again another half a day for me probably tomorrow. I've got a little medical appointment I've got to go and do in the morning at 10 o'clock, so I won't be starting till probably about 11. So we'll just have to see what's about. I have had days like that when it's been an absolute disaster, but we'll have a look. We'll see tomorrow, and I'll put a video out tomorrow night irrespective of what happens. Have a good evening, take care now, all the best, Paul.